Hey everybody, this is Brandon again, back here with another review of an Upper Park bag. This time, we have the Draw. This is Upper Park Design's cheapest bag. It runs for about $18, I believe, normally. And what it is essentially a drawstring bag made for disc golf. Now, it's got a few key features here. We've got a dedicated disc golf disc pocket, where you can store a few discs. You could probably fit 2 or 3 discs in here depending on what kind we're talking about. It has a elastic pouch here for a water bottle. And then it's got a sort of Velcro pocket here for something like your cell phone. And then it's got a very big, wide open pocket for more discs, for a sweatshirt, for a bunch of things. You know, what you would normally probably put in a drawstring bag. And it's got 2 of these material straps that are very strong and durable and aren't going to rip right out. So this is very well put together. Fully adjustable in length. You can cinch them up and loosen them to whatever your desired length is that'll be comfortable on your shoulders. It's extremely lightweight. This disc bag is really made for the casual player, somebody who doesn't have a lot of discs, maybe only has a couple, but wants to bring something to hold the discs in. So you're not just walking around dropping your discs on every shot, picking them back up, especially if it's wet out. You want something to put the discs in. Or for somebody who wants to carry discs plus like a sweatshirt, or carry discs plus maybe your extra pair of shoes. For me, this bag is going to be used for a lot of discs that I don't use normally on the course. I tend to try to bring out a lot of people to play for their first time. I try to get a lot of new people in, and so I've got a bag full of discs that I use and I bring out, and people who don't have their own discs, they can grab whatever they want from the bag and play around with them, so they don't necessarily have to go buy their own. But usually what ends up happening is they play, they get hooked, and they end up buying their own discs anyway. So I kind of just have this bag set up for all those extra discs, so I can bring with for the people that don't have any. So I'll show you how some of the discs fit in here, and we'll kind of go through it. So let's start off putting in a few discs. We'll start off here in the disc pocket. So I'll set this down here, and I've got 3 discs here. These are all the 2 putters and a mid-range. And let's see how they fit in there. So here's the pocket. All 3 going in there. You can kind of see they sitting in there. It's a little bit tight, but it's not too bad. If I zip it up, they zip up in there, no problem. 3 discs for sure fit in here that are putter / mid-range size. So if I try all drivers, let's see how many I can put in there comfortably. Let's try 4. I've got 3 fairway drivers and 1 distance driver. Not a problem. So if you have all drivers, say just four drivers, 4 drivers fits in there, no problem. You don't even have to put anything in the main compartment. If you have 2 mid-ranges and a putter, or 2 putters and a mid-range, or 3 of the deeper profile discs, you can get 3 of those in there, no problem. And they come out very easily too. So if I zip it, no effort whatsoever to take out the discs, put them back in there, zip it up, and away we go. So we can see that we got plenty of discs that can fit in the front pocket. And I know normally the casual guys that I've seen who just carry their discs around, they tend to have somewhere between 2 and 4. And so for the most part, they should be able to put all of their discs just right here in this front pouch. Now, for me, I've got a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 discs right here. This is the entire contents of that extras bag that I was telling you about. So I figure we'll go ahead and we'll just kind of put the discs in the bag. We'll put these 3, the 2 putters in the mid-range in the front pocket, and I'll put all of these in the main pocket, and we'll see how they fit. So again, put these in the front pocket, lift that up, no problem. Now, open up the main compartment. So here is all 7 of the rest of the discs. And if I open that up, shove it right in there. Now, let's see if we can get a visual on this. It's a little dark, so we may not be able to see. Oh, there we go. You can see some of the discs in there, and they are, pretty far down in there. Half of my forearm is still got space between the discs and the top of the bag. So let's say I wanted to bring all of these and a sweatshirt. Say it's a little chilly out there. I got out there with the sweatshirt. We start walking the course and get a little warm. I want to store that sweatshirt in the bag. Let's see if it'll fit. I got it right here. So I'm just going to kind of take it and roll it up a little bit. So let's see how well this fits in the bag. And I still have just a little bit of room on top that's free. I can shove this down a bit harder, but say I was only really using these 3 discs, but had these and wanted to carry my sweatshirt, I could carry all of that in this bag, no problem. And then I can just pull the cinch string, pull down the lock, and we're all cinched up. Now this isn't going to do the best if you're playing in the rain, just because even if you get this as closed up as you can, there's still going to be a little bit of a opening at the top where rain can get in. But say perhaps you had a rain jacket or you had a poncho and you were wearing that, you could probably carry this bag with the poncho on top and it would stay mostly dry. But this is going to be more for your fair weather, not rainy, but say your cool days, warm days, you dry. It's going to be for your dry day casual rounds. So that's all in the main compartment. So let's see what I can fit in these side pockets. So I have a mostly consumed bottle of Pepsi here. Let's see if I can put that in here. Not a problem. And see, it kind of comes right up to the top and closes around there, so it's pretty well in there. If you go back to my previous video on the Upper Park Designs shift bag, you'll know I've got a 40-ounce 50/50 water bottle, and based on what I'm seeing here, I think it should fit no problem. It might be a little tall, but this elastic band here is strong enough that I don't foresee, even if I have it in here, it's going to come and slip out or anything like that. But if I was using this for my own rounds, which isn't going to be very often, just because this is mostly going to be my extras bag, but say I just wanted to bring a couple of putters and do a putter only round to really practice my form and really kind of just practice getting better distance with just putters, I may use this, just because I only have a few. So I just, if I wanted to bring my water bottle and my putters, I should be able to do that, no problem with this. If I go to the other side here, you can see we've got the cell phone pocket and cell phone. And I've got the Galaxy S7, and so that's a moderate to large size phone, and that fits in there no problem. With a bigger phone like the Note or your phablets, your phone tablets, this may not fit very well, but this fits really good for my S7, so that works well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a very simple bag. It's really, cheap if you're looking for something that you can carry over your shoulders, backpack style, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, or you want to test it out to see if the backpack style is something that you really like. Go ahead and pick up one of the draw bags from upperparkdesigns.com. Thanks.